Hi, this is Duida with SomethingSorganic.com. Today we're at the Dirksen Senate building attending the Greater Energy Efficiency Day. We're gonna go out and interview some people here. So let's check out.
So hi, I'm Marilyn Brown. Nice to meet you. And
Yeah,
you had a couple questions for me?
I want to ask you about the project or the alliance.
Yeah, so as a member of the board of the Alliance to Save Energy, I was able to work with the organization to create a subsidiary called the Southeast Energy Efficiency Alliance, SEIA, which is headquartered in Atlanta. And its mission is to promote energy efficiency investments in an 11-state area spanning the eastern seaboard in the south from Maryland and down on through Georgia. It's very successful organization. It's only about 3 years old, but we now have an executive director named Ben Taube, Taube. And if you Google SEIA, SEEA, you'll find out about some of the resources that are available to the states and localities to help them with their energy efficiency decision making and policy creation.
Okay, well, that's great.
Go ahead.
The partnership that you have.
So for the neighborhood outreach program,
Right.
The first specific example that we're looking at is we've identified 1,300 single-family homes and small businesses in one neighborhood on the east side of Cincinnati that, after demographic analysis, energy use analysis, crime, blight, and other important forms of geographic analysis, we've determined to be a very ready neighborhood for this kind of transition, the transformation that we want to bring to help people with energy efficiency in a very grassroots and community-based approach. So specifically, what we're doing in that neighborhood is recruiting 30 to 40 volunteers that live in that neighborhood. We're identifying 10 to 15 pilot residents that will get energy audits and retrofits performed in advance of a neighborhood canvass that's going to take place on May 1st. And so we've got 40 volunteers, we've got audits and retrofits that have already been performed, and it's that message that those volunteers in that neighborhood are going to take to knock on all 1,300 of those doors. And for those that we don't meet in that visit, we're going to be holding community meetings a couple of weekends thereafter. The general message is why energy efficiency is important, why it can save them money, why it's simpler than they think it is, and the goal of the visit to the home or of the visit that they come to the community meeting is to sign up for a free energy audit. Once they sign up for a free energy audit, we're now equipping them with the knowledge that they need to know how to move forward, to know how expensive it is, to know what financing solutions are available, and we'll walk them through the process. We've got a kind of a case manager, energy advisor model whereby we'll walk them through the process step by step to get them to the point of being able to afford a retrofit.
Who's paying for the energy retrofit? Is it free?
The retrofit itself will be a combination of investment from my organization, investment from Duke via the utility rebate program that they have in place, investment from leveraging state and federal tax credits and incentives, and leveraging some of the existing below-market interest rate loans that already are in effect in Ohio that start with loan programs that can get as low as 4% interest. We take that as a foundation and leverage the other sources of capital on top of it to make an overall much more affordable program.
That's great. Thank you, Andy.
Sure. Thank
So, from my perspective, the best way to move, this is like, government from the bottom up instead of the top down. So that's when it takes an active citizenry. And we have that in our neck of the woods. But, unless people feel empowered that they can make a difference, then it's hard to motivate them, But we have that going there, so that's a big advantage. But I think what we've created, though, is a model, and I'm interested with the consultant team to take that model out nationally. to municipalities, counties, states, whatever, and we can pull in all the local people that would be involved in moving this along, just like we've done in our neck of the woods. So, you know, that's part of what, you know, I'm trying to represent right now is this model. And it is a grassroots model, but it's the way things really get done, you know. We've seen all this incentive money get dispersed all over the place, and it really doesn't get down to the ground. And that's one of the issues that I was going to address that, but, you know, I didn't want to rail against anything in my talk, and I had a limited 10 minutes, you know. So the point is, just in our governor's energy office in New Mexico, a good friend of mine is a special assistant. He sees millions upon millions of incentive dollars come into the office, and instead of creating a program that gets put down in the ground and people get to, you know, benefit from it, they'll hire 21 new staff members, and each one has their own pet project, and they're all tripping over each other, and there goes the, you know, $8 million. So, you know, that's what, you know, the message is from the grassroots, you know, and how things.
There are really no places in the United States that are comparable to Brussels, Amsterdam, Charles de Gaulle, Munich, Frankfurt, Hong Kong, and all these other places in the world do it, and we seem to not be able to